here's the second part of our Week 7 lecture. We were talking about the social perspective and the impacts of global climate change on those who are in the least position to be able to manage it. For those who are not in the least position, for us in the first world and for other developed nations, it can be hard to take into consideration the needs of people in third world countries who don't have the resources to manage climate change. But it will be easier when all the people start moving from their own countries into our country because they can't live where they were before. And we've talked about that movement of people in past chapters, and seeing how the people will soon be making a global movement in response to climate change. And when that starts to happen, it will be people will be forced to respond to the needs. So as we conclude the Week 7 lecture, we have to think about this new administration. Many of the things that were complained about in the articles that we read this week, or that we're reading this week, are going to be different in coming years. But a lot of the stuff is not going to change. We've been dealing with the denial machine now for over 20 years, nearly 30 years. And it's going to be hard to get people's minds to really change about climate change and to realize that, hey, maybe there is something out there that needs to be responded to. There's still a lot of doubt. There's still a sense that there's a lot of controversy. Thus, there is controversy, at least in our country. I'll be interested to see in the discussion this week how things are going in your country of choice. And as you did the reading, and as you look at what's going on in your country of choice, do you see that it's important for you to take some action on climate change, especially in the light of what you learn in our movie this week, An Inconvenient Truth, where Al Gore argues that individuals do need to take action? Do you agree? Do you think that individuals need to take action? And if so, what kind of action do individuals need to take? Not a question that you have to physically answer, but just something to think about, especially in as we move into the last week of the quarter, where that question will be presented to you in a slightly different light for your final essay.